Bonjour, mon amis, et les urgent. Not really in the holidays. And you know, it's not the typical reasons of why, like, oh well, you're just a hater, man. You're jaded about life, or yo, you know, I understand you're an adult now and you grew out of it. No, 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 no. See, the real reason why I'm not really in the holidays is because, you know, I as a human being have had plenty time to realize that, you know, in the end it's all bullshit anyway. It's just another excuse to get people out of their homes to go out and spend their money on things that they never even really needed in the first place. A lot of people have been asking me lately, you know, oh, well, you know, are you ready for the holidays? And I always thought of the holidays as something that you don't ever particularly prepare for, but the answer I always give is that why is it that I'm the one that's always getting ready for the holidays? You know, people get ready for the holidays every fucking year and we get nothing else for it other than what we typically expect. The holidays, I believe, I think it's time for the holidays to get ready for us, or me, if anything else, because I think that I've invested enough time in it to get something in exchange. If Holiday were my friend, I would have beat his ass a long time ago, or if nothing else, excommunicated from him, because it's given me nothing but a reason to feel like I'm part of this category of people to make myself feel comfortable. And the sad reality is, and that's the reason why these holidays exist, they're mental distractions. They're to take people's mind off of the fact that, at times this place can seem pretty terrible to live in, or pretty dull, or pretty uninteresting, or unbelievably lame. Human beings, you know, and this is what y'all want, man. Y'all ascribe to this, y'all wanted this, y'all signed up for this. Y'all play into it all the time, especially when it comes to kids. It's like, oh, well, you know, I'll have them believe in things like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, but I guarantee you, Santa Claus better not fucking come in my household. Because if he does, it'll be the last house he ever breaks into. When it comes to, in my household, I haven't had a Christmas tree set up in over like 8 or 9 years. And, you know, there was a time where we did have Christmas lights and everything, but it was always an ordeal. It took longer. I don't know what took longer, to set up everything or to dismantle everything. Because it was always a bitch. I mean, you had lights everywhere. And it got to the point where it was like, you know what, fuck it. We got hot pepper lights that are around the fireplace. And it got to the point where it would stay year round because, I mean, it looked presentable. It didn't bother everyone. It was only in the living room, and they were in one area, and it actually kept the place lit pretty well. And the lighting of the red really set the place off. Especially that was back when we had that old couch, and the bar stool that we have was on the other side. So I mean, it gave the living room a different place. That was also back when we had carpet. But you know, every other light had to fucking go. Christmas, nobody wants to walk into somebody's house and like, hey, how's it going, man? And you see some Christmas lights and it's August 11th. Yeah, at this point, if I were that guy that was visiting you, I'd be like, but you know, that's why people love the holidays. They say, well, it's not about that. It's about the unition of your family and everything, about people getting together. Well, the thing is, though, we got over 300 fucking days in a year's time. Why is it that I need a piss poor excuse to give a damn about somebody that I should already inherently care about on my own? I shouldn't be given a reason to care about somebody just because it's a time of day. This is the reason why I can't stand holidays like Christmas or Valentine's Day, or most especially November's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving and Christmas are two holidays that pretty much promote the idea of greed. I mean, if it's not through food, then it's the desiring of gifts. And that's not what those holidays are about. Really what those holidays are about go further than what most people would typically want to be ready to expect or accept. You know, the Christmas's roots has nothing to do with Christianity. They always talk about, oh, it was the birth of the Christ. There's no possible way that could be the case. The birth of Christ during that time period and that age, the weathers would have been too harsh for them to possibly ever survive. So that can't be what it's about. And what about Easter? We already know that psychologically Easter is all about fertility, especially with it being in April and whatnot, a time period where it's pretty much the spring. So the bunnies, that's pretty much what they represent. But if you're talking about the biblical sense of it, it's supposed to be when he, I guess, came back. But even then, that's bullshit, and I'm not all about that. Thanksgiving, yeah, just like Columbus Day, it can go fuck itself. Because I pretty much had to explain to somebody why I don't really celebrate or really care for Thanksgiving, because it pretty much is the celebration of the slaughter of the Native Americans. How am I supposed to feel about that, man? I mean, even if I wasn't a Native American, it's kind of disrespectful to eat in honor of that. A lot of people are like, oh, that's not what it's celebrating. Yeah, know your history. Look it up and actually get an idea and clue about what it is that you're believing in before you just blindly follow. But when it comes to holidays, there's only one holiday in particular that I really care for, and that's Halloween. You want to know why? Halloween is the only holiday that has never failed me, has never bullshitted me any more than it already has from the start. It lets me know what I'm getting right away from the beginning. And it's all fun. It's a time to basically take yourself away from the regular aspects of being a human being. You can dress up or not. Who gives a shit? You know, in the end, everybody's happy. But in the rest of these holidays, it's like you're being forced to play this game that undermines people's comfort or their sense of reality. Take Valentine's Day, for example. Why is it that I have to get a gift for somebody to say that I love them? If I love somebody, I don't need a fucking day. In fact, if I love somebody, there's not going to be enough days in a year for me to be able to profess and let them know that. They're going to know it right away to the point where, like, yeah, I know. Get the fuck away from me. I know you love me. Back off. You know, I'm one of those type of guys. I'm very affectionate, but at the same time, if you piss me off or if I think you're a stupid fuck, I'm not only very cold, but I will let you know what I think of you. I think you're a stupid fuck. I think you're a waste of flesh, I don't give a damn if it's Mother's Day. I'll let you say that to your face in front of your mother. But you know, hey, holiday seems to be everybody's favorite distraction aside from typical human stupidity. Watching niggas act stupid is America's favorite pastime. From time to time, I do it myself. But, I mean, one of my favorite pastimes, aside from playing video games, is reading and listening to actual good music. But good music, man, we haven't had a high percentage of it come up lately. It's been a lot of the same shit. But now I'm getting into a whole different rant, so I think I've gone on long enough. Argent au revoir, merci mon amis. Peace.